What's going on, Taurus? And welcome to your reading. And welcome to the Tarot Cafe. And I am your reader, Angela. Anyway, so the question we are asking Spirit today is how do they view you? The person on your mind, Taurus, how does this person view you? How are they viewing you, Taurus? Let's see. And I'm going to go ahead and start off actually with the zodiac dice to see possible zodiac signs. Sorry, my voice is cracking because I'm hot. Okay, so let's pull or throw the dices. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Man, Sagittarius popped up with every earth sign so far. And Taurus, you popped up again for the third time. Okay, you could be dealing with a Cancer. So we had Taurus, Sagittarius, and Gemini. And now we have Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn. All right, let's go ahead and pull an oracle. How does this person, the person on Taurus's mind, view them? We got 3 cards again. We have the Siren, Agape, and the Gem. Look, we have a gem here. I believe that's a ruby. Well, one thing's for sure, Taurus. This person believes you are like very valuable. They view you very very sexy. Like, you know, the siren is usually someone who's sexy, very mythical, very alluring and attractive. This person has genuine love for you with agape here. And I feel like this person really has a desire to connect with you if you haven't connected with this person already. But I feel like they believe you are a rare find, a very rare person. Yeah. And I feel like I said, I feel like this person really wants to connect with you, Taurus. Do I want to use this deck? I don't want to use this deck. Yeah, that's pretty to the point. How does this person view Taurus? You might also be Taurus. I'm not sure if you are actually doing this, but this person feels like you might be doing this to them. Like you're kind of like maybe teasing them, maybe even stringing them along. But even if they feel that way, they still have nothing but love for you all the way around. We have the Page of Cups. You might be, Taurus, you might be very expensive. You know, like you have like expensive taste. Like you enjoy the finer things in life. Like you like things that are like not everyone has. Like you like the rare things, like the unique things. Like you don't want to wear the things that everyone else is wearing. Like you're not following the trend, but you know, it's like you're just a unique person who enjoys the finer things in life. The King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Well, we did have Libra and Gemini out here, and the Six of Cups. Let me get one more. With the Page of Wands and Strength at the bottom. Okay, Taurus. So first of all, do you see this here? The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords right in the middle. This person feels like that you guys are very compatible, whether platonic or romantic. This person feels like you two have a lot in common. You guys can communicate clearly. But the strange thing is, now this could be your energy or their energy. You might have your back turned to this person, or you feel like their back is kind of turned towards you, even though you guys are very compatible. You guys may communicate very well together, but it may be that one of your attention is somewhere else. And because we're doing how they view you, feels like maybe it's you, your attention, Taurus, is somewhere else. You may be, this person is viewing you as someone, or yeah, someone who may be kind of, even though they find you very alluring, very attractive, they're very interested, they have nothing but love for you, they feel like on an emotional level, Taurus, you might be a little immature, a little shallow, but also like maybe very defensive when it comes to your emotions. Like maybe you're not the type of person that lets anyone in. You don't want to share how you're feeling. It's like they're having a hard time trying to understand how you're feeling. Like you're not really communicating how you're feeling towards them. Are you interested? Are you not? Do you want to be friends? Do you not? Do you love me? Do you not? Like, depending on your situation. This person also views you as a very kind of fiery energy. You might have like a fire moon sign or something like that. Also, it feels like maybe in the past, Taurus, this person offered you something. Like it could be advice, it could, whatever it is, they offered it out of love, out of genuine love and care for you. And maybe it just feels like you didn't like really receive it too well, or you didn't receive it at all, or you maybe showed little interest in their eyes, and you kind of maybe your response to them wasn't very like it wasn't like the same energy, it wasn't reciprocated. It was more of like I don't want to say like hostile. It feels like just the response. Let's just say that the response that you gave this person isn't what they were expecting. I feel like maybe they were expecting you to be more emotional, maybe more open, but instead you kind of like turned again. You see the way the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands, they're both turned away from this Six of Cups. Like maybe you just maybe brushed it off or didn't give too much energy into it because you're focused. Like I said, again, it feels like your focus was somewhere else, maybe on someone else. I don't know who or what it was. So they don't really see that you're very like an open person, an emotional person. But like I said, there's something about you. It might be this siren energy. Maybe you have like a Scorpio moon or something that continues that you still have your hooks into this person. How do they feel about Taurus? How do they feel? You may have also created some sort of boundaries with this person that they really don't like, they don't care for too much. The Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. This person feels like you're a bit indecisive, you're kind of sneaky, maybe a little like deceptive. And here you are, Taurus, showing up. And it feels like it's so strange. I feel like there's a lot of love for you, but I'm not showing very many cups here, but they feel like you're just a little indecisive, perhaps about them, about what you want, and a little sneaky. Like they feel like you have some sort of ulterior motive. It also feels like maybe you pretend like you want like a higher level commitment, a higher type of friendship, or like a more committed relationship, or actually, because I forgot these came out reversed. It's like maybe you're not, what's the word, the phrase I'm looking for? You're not a very traditional person. And because you're not a very traditional person, like maybe you make things a bit harder for yourself. This is just this person's viewpoint. You know, it's like maybe you kind of don't want to follow the plan of society, the social norms, like especially when it comes to relationships. It feels like maybe, honestly, this person feels like you're selfish. Like you're only out for your own gain. And that you're not really, that's what it is. You're not a very commitment type of person. You're not really looking for commitment. Or maybe it's just that you don't really want commitment with this person in particular. Now, the roles could be reversed, that this person doesn't want commitment with you and that they're actually indecisive and they are the sneaky ones who have commitment issues and a ton of bad luck. It could be that way. You know, energy does that sometimes. And this person, but speaking from their point of view, I'm just going to say this person, but if the energy should be reversed and flipped, that's, you can do that. But it feels like this person feels like because you're kind of sneaky, you're not a very honest person, even though, like I said, they have love for you, but there's something very, very tempting and alluring about you that maybe that kind of, even though they know these things about you, Taurus, it doesn't matter because there's something that continues to attract them towards you. Maybe you play mind games or something like that, and they kind of like it, but they don't. But, it's like, it could be like that kind of karmic relationship, that push pull dynamic. One minute you're on, the next you're off. I don't know. This is really weird. But I feel like there's a lack of commitment here. That's the point here. There's a lack of commitment. Maybe they feel like you don't have a lot of luck in love because you have commitment issues. Or it could be that you just don't want to be in a relationship. But they're viewing it more so as an issue, like a problem, as a negative. Can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune? It was in reverse. The Ten of Wands, yeah. They feel like maybe your viewpoint, the way you view the world, the way you make your decisions, the way you go about life is actually the thing that kind of makes your life a lot more difficult than it needs to be. And then we have the Ten of Swords here right at the bottom of the deck as well. The way you maybe go against the grain isn't as easy and as empowering as it is for you, and that you make decisions because maybe you want to stand out, you want to be different, or you just don't want to follow the rules, that you want to live the way you choose to live. And they feel like that's kind of what's working against you and kind of creating more work than necessary. And maybe also because of your commitment issues, that's why you can't seem to find maybe a stable relationship or have a stable foundation or something along those lines, because you're constantly maybe attracting people who aren't trustworthy, and you're always finding yourself in this position where you're being betrayed. But they feel like it's because of the life you choose to live. Like this type of life decision isn't like socially acceptable or the most popular way to live, but you do it anyway, and you find yourself in these situations where you're always being betrayed or always feeling like you have to work double, do extra work, like you're always overloaded. That's interesting. That's how they view you, but let's see what the advice is. What's the advice for Taurus when it comes to this person? What's the advice for Taurus? The advice for you, Taurus. The advice for you, Taurus, is actually, I think it's pretty good advice. I feel like the advice Spirit is giving to you is to become very curious, learning more, traveling more, being very open to different lifestyles, just different things in your life. Like explore the things that you want to explore, be curious, learn, try different things, new experiences, just a new way of living. This doesn't mean like following society, just the things that you find interesting, learn about it. The things or the places you would like to go there. It's like, honestly, forget about this person and their views of you, honestly. Because it's like, I don't know, I feel like you being more curious, you exploring more, being more adventurous, getting out of your comfort zone will actually bring in the rebirth that you need. Like it'll have the Hanged Man here. It'll like kind of shift your perspective. I don't really feel like you're negative. I feel like this is just this person's view of you, and it just feels like you'll just find so much more to life, even different people. Like maybe you're attracting the same type of people because you're in the same type of environment. Like it's like you're just need to expand your world here, just globally. Even if you can just do this online, meeting different people online in different countries, you know, communicating, just learning more about different people and their, you know, their different lives, whatever you're curious about. Okay, you don't really have to like physically go if you can't go right now, but you can definitely search online. You can Google things. You can go into different chat forums and meet people from different walks of life and whatever. But whatever it is, the way you choose to do this, it's going to transform your life and your perspective. I feel like then something inside of you is going to be awakened, and this person's view of you doesn't really matter. Okay, it's just you. This is about you just being more open, being more explorative, being more adventurous. Because honestly, Taurus, I don't really feel like there's anything wrong with the way you're living your life, but you might be in like this kind of cycle where, yes, you're not living the way, you know, society would find agreeable or even wise, but you're also kind of stuck in this cycle of not really experiencing anything new. Even though you're different, even though you're living your life differently, you haven't expanded as wide as you can. You know, you haven't come in contact with all the people that you need to come in contact with. You haven't, you know, tasted all the food that you need to taste, or you haven't had all the experiences that you need in your life for this expansion, for this growth, for this rebirth, for this shift in perspective. You might at this time be in like this period of like not really doing much with the Four of Swords here, feeling maybe even a little depressed and not like yourself. But I feel like once you expand your world, this rebirth is going to come in, and you'll start meeting different people. You'll even find that you might even start to travel more. And then, yes, you might meet your queen, honey, or your king, honey, with the King of Cups here. Someone who's more emotionally stable, emotionally balanced, someone who can offer you what you need on an emotional level. Even if this is just a friendship, you know, this is just you meeting like people who are matching you at your level. You know, I don't really feel like this person that we're talking about prior to the King of Cups was really on your level, to be honest. I feel like maybe you listening to how they view you is actually how you view yourself, which isn't a lie, because this is this person's view or other people's view of you, but not really the truth of who you are. Taurus, really, honestly, you're a very expansive person. Like I said, you might enjoy the finer things in life, and that is okay. Okay, there's nothing less spiritual about it, and there's nothing really more spiritual about it. But you're just here in this life having an experience, as they say. And I feel like you're an expansive person, but lately, for whatever reason, like I said, it could be some sort of depression or whatever, or not feeling very motivated or feeling kind of trapped or whatever, but you haven't been expanding as you would. Like, I feel like there's still more to life for you, Taurus, and that's what the advice here is, just to continue to expand. Whatever you're curious about, learn about it. Whatever you want to do, just do it, okay? So yes, Taurus, that was your reading. Darling, I hope it resonates with you and it finds you well, okay? Anyway, let me know down in the comment section below how you're feeling about this reading, if it resonates, and let me know what your next adventure is going to be, okay? Whether it be online or physical travel. I'm curious. Honestly, I'm curious. Okay, talk to you guys later.